Well, hey everyone, it's Pastor Andrew here for our midweek check-in. It's a really exciting week this week as we celebrated our seniors on Sunday and they all had their graduations on Monday. And so we've got a great group of 7 new young adults heading out into the world, and we're so excited. If you did not have a chance to see those graduation celebrations during our 2 worship services, I encourage you to go back and watch those services. It was a wonderful and just an awesome time to celebrate those 7 amazing young people. We're so excited. They've all walked across the stage. They've all got their diplomas, and they are all off to see what life has in store for them. We are so excited for them. Hey, Sunday was also the last message in our parable series. And so that means this Sunday we're going to wrap the series up, but I am so excited about the message I'll be sharing on Sunday. We've talked about a lot of Jesus' teaching through the parables, and we've looked at how he taught to very specific audiences of his day, but he was continuing that message, and he's continuing to teach us in those messages even today. And we've talked about things like relationships, and we've talked about stewardship, and we've talked about money, and we've talked about gifts from God, and all kinds of things. But I think the topic this week is going to be one of the most important ones we can discuss, and that's the topic of forgiveness. We're going to look at the parable of the unforgiving servant Sunday, and we're going to talk about how do we forgive? How do we forgive others? How do we forgive ourselves? How is God calling us to be people who offer forgiveness? It's such a core part of being a disciple and a follower of Jesus Christ. So I know you'll want to be here. Join us in person. Join us out front for our drive-in. Join us in all our live streaming platforms. We're going to have all of that going on. And so we want you to be plugged in and be here as we wrap up the parable series with probably one of the most important messages in the entire series. We'll have 9 a.m. contemporary and 11 a.m. traditional worship. Now, speaking about Sunday morning worship, you may want to know what happened with our church-wide meeting Monday night, where we're talking about the CDC recommendations, talking about our protocols for COVID and what we're going to do moving forward. So let me first tell you about the things that are not changing. We will always welcome folks who want to wear masks in worship. We will have masks available for you if you need one. We will always have our hand sanitizer station. We will continue to have our FM transmitter and speaker out front. We will continue to live stream. I honestly don't think we will ever take those things away. I think those are good things that we can continue to offer for folks far past the pandemic. I think those are things that we learned to do and to have. I think that having hand sanitizer is great during cold season. I think having an FM transmitter and a speaker out front is great because there may be somebody in our community that has had a tough relationship with church and they're not quite ready to come in yet, but they may pull in the parking lot and listen to a message. And certainly we've all learned the amazing benefits of live streaming. You may be watching this because you've snuck off to the beach right away, or maybe you're sitting on your boat on the lake this morning. I mean, that's the benefit of live streaming. So of course we'll keep that going. It allows people to visit our church long before they ever walk in the doors. But here is what is going to change. We will not change anything this Sunday because we wanted to have plenty of time to give people word about what's changing. But beginning on the 1st of June, which the first Sunday would be June the 6th, we will make masks optional in all of our worship services and throughout the building. We will again welcome you to wear your mask. If you feel at this time it's time to continue to keep wearing your mask, certainly do that. We will have them available right here in the lobby for you to grab one if you need one. No one will look down on you or say anything about you if you choose to wear a mask. We would welcome that. It is a completely optional thing, and you have the option to not wear it or to wear it. So that's the biggest change. We're going to continue skipping every other row for right now because we feel like maybe if you feel like it's not time to lose the mask just yet, you might still want to have a little extra space, especially around folks that aren't wearing masks in worship. So in June and July, we're going to go ahead and keep our spacing in worship. We are going to ask that you leave 3 feet instead of 6 feet in between, since that's been the recommendation for a while, but we will skip every other row. We'll continue to do communion with the little cups, and we'll not pass the plate just yet. So we're making the change about masks, but we're still trying to keep things as safe as possible and still continue to offer multiple options for how you can plug in and be most comfortable in worship. Our goal is that August 1st we will fully reopen just like things were before COVID. Now we all know that nothing's going to be exactly like it was before COVID, but we will take away the spacing in worship, hopefully be able to pass the plate again, have ushers, hug people's necks, give high fives, shake hands, all those things. And with the trajectory that we're on, we feel like with the leadership of the church that August 1st, that first Sunday back when we get ready for school to start back, is a great day to relaunch. That means the full choir, that means the full band, everything. Now, that's all, of course, with a caveat. If something changes over the summer, we will do what we've done all for the last 14, 15, 16 months, and we will pivot and make some changes. But right now, our plan is to lose the mask on the 6th of June, if you choose to do that, and then on August 4th, to throw the doors of the church wide open and to welcome everyone back to a new normal of what worship looks like at New Hope UMC. Now, we got a lot of stuff happening between today and that big grand opening on August 1st. We're going to, of course, be getting our teams activated again and talking to ushers and helpers and things like that. We're rehearsing the choir, rehearsing the band, all that stuff. But we got some big things happening for kids. So let's first talk about youth. Youth has their big end of the year party tonight at Launch, the big bouncy, jumpy, crazy place in Dawsonville. So parents drop off at 5:45. It's $25 and $2.50 for socks. And it's going to be one big party from 5:45 to 8 p.m. So if you got teenagers in your home, you got grandkids, you got neighbors or teenagers, get them to Launch tonight because it's going to be an awesome time. I know my kids are coming. They're bringing friends. It's going to be a blast. Now, kids aren't meeting tonight because they had their wrap-up big water party last Wednesday night. It was insane and awesome. All the kids having fun. They were soaked from head to toe. Their next big thing is VBS. And you see my friend Sparky here. You're going to get to see me and Sparky interact quite a bit during VBS. I'm not going to give it away, but if you want to see a pastor that has a very fun approach to not taking themselves too seriously, you may want to come and see my role in opening and closing VBS. But I'm here with Sparky, and of course our logo for VBS, our theme of armoring up and talking about learning about truth, justice, peace, faith, and salvation. Our key verse, which you can't see, it's down here at the bottom. It says, it's Ephesians 6:10. It says, be strong in the Lord and the strength of His power. It's going to be awesome. Registrations have been coming in like crazy. Please make sure, if you want to guarantee you get a t-shirt as an adult volunteer or as a kid, get registered ASAP. Friday at noon is the deadline to guarantee you get your size and your shirt. Yes, we're going to order extras. Yes, we'll have registration, walk-up registration every single day here in VBS. Online registration will continue all through the event. But to guarantee the right size t-shirt and to get your t-shirt, you've got to let me know by noon on Friday. So you can register online, newhopeumc.org, and then click on the button that says VBS 2021. So youth got launched tonight. Kids got VBS the 14th through the 18th. Hey, did you know that 16 folks are leaving this space at 9 a.m. on June the 6th to go to New Orleans for a mission trip for a week, led by our youth director, Krista, and a team of youth volunteers and teenagers. They're going to go take one of the very first weeks of their summer, and instead of sitting by the pool or hanging out on the lake, they're going to sweat in New Orleans, and they're going to be doing some awesome mission work down there. I'm so excited that myself and my wife Molly are going to get to go and be with those youth on that trip. So be praying for those 16 folks that are going. If you want to, come to the 9 a.m. worship service, or at the very beginning of the service, we're going to bless that team and send them out. So that's going to be awesome. So lots happening for children, for youth, for the next generation, and that is so exciting. I hope you got everything that's going on, because we got a lot happening. God is at work at New Hope. He is doing amazing things in the church and out in the community, and we're just getting started, friends. We finally, as I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary, we're finally able to talk about what life looks like without COVID and talk about the amazing impact that our church can have in the community. So don't forget, this Sunday, get here, be here, online, in person. Be here for the conclusion of the Parable series. It's going to be a powerful message. Remember, keep your mask Sunday. We're not changing that mask policy until the 1st of June, so we're going to still keep all that in place. Then we'll change that up in June. Get registered for VBS. Get signed up. Get us those t-shirt sizes by Friday at noon, and be praying for our students as they get ready to head to New Orleans. I hope you're as excited as I am. God's doing great things at New Hope. And I can't wait to see you right here Sunday morning at 9 a.m. contemporary or 11 a.m. traditional worship. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon right here at New Hope UMC in Gainesville, Georgia.